Hey brothers, what's up? This is the Reluctant Nabi back again. All right, so I'm here and I want y'all to. This is a culmination of some stuff that if you're not, first of all, brothers, please share these videos, especially the ones where I put that data in, especially when the ones that are showing any man in the United States at risk by these women. Now, when a brother said something to me before that do you think that the BAW is closely related to Azazel in the spiritual sense of the thing? And I am really starting to believe that. Not all of them, but the majority of them. And they wear the uniform of it, right? So you could tell the really natural ones, but the ones that aren't natural, all right, there's a reason behind it. And they don't mean brothers or men in general any good. The reason why they talk about divesting is merely to use. They want somebody else to use. See, a lot of brothers are waking up and y'all don't realize that this divestment thing is really, it serves two purposes. One, they're trying to shame us into not wanting to be with them. And two, they're trying to make us jealous. All right. And it's backfiring on them because we're like, we don't care. The only people that care is the people that they really don't want, and that's the simps. All right. They really don't want good men either, but the good men have the resources. The simps, they have very little resources because it's easy to get them to spend their resources on so many women that no one woman can see a value in them. And by the time one gets finished using up a simp, all right, exponentially, he loses out until things are just utterly destroyed. But this was their plan too. When the simps think that they're special, but no, they want to destroy them. It's just easier. But this divestment thing is more so out of anger because real brothers, the real strong men, the real wise men have awakened. Now you'll see up in the upper hand right, one of the solutions that brothers can have to mitigating some of these circumstances brought about by the Banshee. Okay, the B-dub, the B-A-W. All right, so basically, this is going to be a culmination of what you should have seen in a lot of the videos. For those of you just coming here to see this video, go and look at the two before this. All right, and you will see, just go click into my page, then click on videos, and they're in order of when they were put up, and look at the two before this. This is why I advocate for brothers to get the hell away. All right, so let me greet everybody real quick. Gordon Hardu Gudag, all the way to the bay. Vasas los bonjour, mes amis, kedam baoni konnichiwa. Ni hao ni ama, sani bonani, jambo herbayagani, assalamu alaikum and shalom. All right, so basically, we are not dealing with a natural looking woman. We're looking at a woman that's putting everything on in an unnatural way. And this is witchcraft at its best. And let's explain witchcraft. Witchcraft is the art of being able, by any means necessary, to manipulate a person and or persons to do whatever the one using the witchcraft or warlockness wants to do. Okay, and you can kind of look at the programming from TV. It's programming, witchcraft. All right, and so basically, this is at an intimate. This form of witchcraft is at an intimate level. All right, and how effective is it? You got thirsty dudes Run around now. That's a queen right here. Look at this and be like, oh, that's a queen right here. That's a queen. First of all, if you are a real brother, you should know we have no queens and kings. If you are really real, talking about Hotep crap, then you know we had no kings and queens, and that's a German European term. So you shouldn't be using it. I can understand Pharaoh, but you should be using for leadership what ancient people were using for leadership, and we didn't use the word king and queens. And not only that, these women are not worthy of any title. To be a queen, you first must be a wife. Oh, wait a minute. Did I just say something right there? For those in the back row, in the peanut gallery, that did not hear this, to be a queen, you must first be a wife. Understand it. To be a queen, you must first be a wife. We got some, Lord have mercy. Let me take a break real quick and remind y'all. To donate, my Cash App and PayPal me is in the description box. And don't forget to thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. If you subscribed already, do it again. Trust me on this one. All right. My Cash App is in the description box along with my PayPal me. And so there's a lot of stuff I'm involved with. And so if you want to help out with that, you can do this. All right. So let's get back to this. Okay. Dudes are so thirsty that all these females that don't have their real stuff, you put them in a black bathing suit, put them in a photo, and they will thirst all over this, even though that none of them are with these women. And simply because they lack clothing, these dudes, these thirsty simps will be like, oh, that's a queen right there. The very dudes calling these women queens are the very dudes that none of these women will even holler at. Not America. They want thug culture. They want somebody whose money they can take. And for rich dudes that have disposable money, understand disposable money, they treat this like the porta potties that they present themselves to be. And what's worse is, like this one model right here, if you are a melanated thug, she don't even like you like that because she's only dealing with Caucasians. And a lot of these women get with them and choose to be used by the Caucasian to destroy melanated people, right? And this is something that even they don't understand. And the self, when they say, "Oh, you guys self-hate," brothers don't have that because we reproduce ourselves internally, no matter who we get with, because we're dominant. But when a woman gets with somebody that's not a brother, she don't reproduce herself. No matter what this woman does, when she has that baby with that Caucasian man, the same melanated features that got her these model gigs won't work for that other woman who's going to now have to compete with other women that did the same thing. Period. It's gone. That daughter ain't even going to look like this woman. It's gone with one partner. You see, Brazil is having this problem. Brazil is having this problem. And it doesn't matter. These dudes will watch these women sit down and call them queens all day. All right? Not realizing, understand this, not realizing that all of them are like this to use men, period. They don't want to be wives. Remember, I'll say it again. In order to be a queen, you first have to be a wife. Some of the queens that were solo, like Nzinga, that these dudes keep putting up, these soft, weed-smoking dudes who can't think worth SH. Oh, Queen Nzinga, she had 60 men. She had a harem of 60 men. Those men were not willing. Those were slaves. Those were fighting men. What's her story? Queen Nzinga killed all the males. She poisoned her father. She poisoned everybody. That's how she became queen. And the male child that was born, it was said that she killed the child and ate the heart. And you got these moist toilet-minded simps talking about, oh, that's hardcore. No, that's murderous. Talking about she freed slaves. No, she didn't. She was being laid down with the Portuguese and let's be real, with the Portuguese and the Dutch. They was running through her. That's why they let her live. She was making deals on her back. Let's tell the real story. And they say, oh, she didn't permit people to be her. She kept people from being slaves. No, what she did was all of the smartest people, all of the spiritual people, and all of the strong men, she betrayed to the Dutch. Let me repeat this. She had given to, allowed to be enslaved by the Dutch and the Portuguese. All of the smart people, all of the smart men, all of the strong men, and all of the spiritual men. In other words, she didn't fight any battles, so she wasn't a true queen or a ruler. She didn't fight any battle. She fought by proxy war, using the coochie, got the Dutch to fight the Portuguese to fight the Dutch, all in a deal to get some slaves from her. And so those are the people she gave them. Oh, and let me remind you, that kingdom didn't last past her. It was colonized by the Dutch and the Portuguese. They just let her live because she was giving it up, not only but also the people. So she sacrificed the smartest and the ones that could go to battle. She sacrificed them to keep the people that she can control. And the method by which she controlled the people was the Portuguese and the Dutch. They love women who kill off the male seed of the family so that no generations after her can be made. And I want you to understand this. If she lay with all 60 men at one night, she could only produce one child in a 9-month period. But she wouldn't want to do that because she wanted to be the only one. So, no, she was a piece of garbage. But the simps don't know that. And now that process is repeating itself, whereby any means necessary, the BAW is trying to dirt nap and eliminate Afro men from the face of the earth. And if they can't do it directly, they do it indirectly by making sure they don't have his children. But oh, how the tables have turned now that brothers got these passports. Now the tables have turned. I did a video about Queen and Zinga. See, that's why I know so much about it. I did the research. I don't look at one aspect of it that I like. I looked at, well, how did she come to power? Same thing with Cleopatra. All queendoms suffered and died as a result of the queen with no king. And that's what's happening to the Afro family in the United States. It is suffering and dying because there are no fathers who would be the rulers, the sovereign. Let that sink in. But for Simps, this is all that matters. Ooh, look at her behind. She got a behind. She got a behind. Ooh, look at all that. She a queen. Why is she a queen? Because she got a behind. That's how sick they are. But this destruction that these females mean for the good brothers, oh, they're going to get rid of you after you do their bidding. Because like we, the good men, mean nothing to the BAW in the United States, neither do you, Simps. You better wake up. And brothers, this passport is a solution. If you can't get anything else, get this. And have enough money saved up to get a plane ticket to somewhere. But brothers, you need to get a passport. So that when it comes time to get, you can get. And there are a lot of places on earth that are friendly to brothers that know how to keep themselves and handle themselves. And not be simps. Brothers, let the B-dub. That comes from Black Ram 313. The B-dub, right? But let the BAW divest and save yourself and your resources. All right? Save yourself and your resources. All right? Because, brothers, it's real. It's real, and the BAW don't give a damn. With that said, I'm out.